Good afternoon, everyone. It is an exciting time today. We are here to celebrate a new release and to celebrate um, a book going bestseller. That's a big thing. That's a big thing. And I'm speaking it ahead of time already because it's about to be an awesome hour. I have two wonderful ladies who are going to be joining me. We're just super excited. So, right now, before they come on, I want you to follow the link that I'm about to post. Purchase a copy of Diamonds and Pearls Affirmations of a Mompreneur Who Rocks. Right now, guess what? It's only 99 cents. At this point, that's less than a tank of gas, that's less than a cup of coffee. You can even throw in the interactive journal for $2.99 as well, and you'll still be less than a tank of gas and less than a cup of coffee. So it's a win-win situation. Again, this is Diamonds and Pearls, Affirmations of a Mompreneur Who Rocks. It's only 99 cents. You can also get the interactive journal, which is $2.99 to go along with it. I promise you that these are gems that you want to add. If you're a mom, if you know a mom, guess what? We're right a couple days before Mother's Day. If you know a mom who is a business owner, this is a perfect gift. You can get her a digital download. She won't have to fumble with a book. She can read it on her phone, on her tablet, on her computer. You can purchase more than one copy. You can purchase one for yourself, one for your mom, or for that your friend who's a mom, your auntie, your grandmother, anybody who is doing business and juggling motherhood, running a business, and all the other things that come along with the two. So again, Diamonds and Pearls is the name of the book. I am about to drop the link right now. So do me a favor real quick before I bring on the visionaries. Run over and grab your copy. Come back and let us know that you've grabbed your copy. Let us know that you've secured your copy so that we can give you a shout out. Again, it's Diamonds and Pearls, Affirmations of a Mompreneur Who Rocks. Only 99 cents. You can also grab the interactive journal, which is $2.99, by clicking the link that we just posted. And now, without further ado, I think we are prepared to bring on our visionaries. I'm super excited. We're going to talk a little bit, give you all time to go and support, and then you'll get to learn a little bit about them and a little bit about the book today as well. So I'm going to bring on our visionaries. Hello, ladies.
Hello.
How are you all?
Doing awesome.
Good. I'm super excited for this bestseller, for this release. This is an awesome book that I know is going to be a gem in anyone's library who adds it today. We want you to go and purchase today. Again, we're going to be shouting people out. So go and grab it. Come back and let us know that you grabbed it. And we're just going to chat a little bit to give you time to go back and forth. It's okay. You can leave and go grab it and come right back.
Yeah, I passed it to my better half.
So absolutely. So, ladies, I want you to take a moment and just introduce yourselves.
Go ahead, Alana. You can go first.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I am Alonda Brooks. I am affectionately known as the Becoming Coach. I am a small business image coach and consultant. And I am the host of I Am Becoming Show and the CEO and founder of I Must Become Enterprise, the co-founder of Women CEOs Rock. And listen, I'm super excited to be here. Thank you for this opportunity.
Absolutely. And up next.
And I am Tara Omatosho. I am the CEO and to Increase Biz Now, a marketing agency that I run with my husband and our other consultants. And also, we have some other platforms that we run, Skills to Income, where we help people to create multiple income streams based on their skills. And I am also one of the co founders of Women CEO Rocks. I'm glad to be here this afternoon. Super excited, super pumped, running around. I just said, Alana, I'm running around like my head is cut off, like a chicken with their head cut off. Because I'm like, ah, it's here. It's finally here today. So I'm so excited. So excited.
Absolutely. I'm excited for you guys to be here. And so we're just going to talk a little bit about the book. And you all can tag team these questions or you can jump in, as you feel free. But just tell us a little bit about the book. Like, how did it come about?
Well, the book came about. Alana and I have been talking for a couple of years. Like, we really need to get a book out. She's more seasoned in this field than I am in regards to book writing because she has a publishing company. And also, she's been on a couple anthologies and also has authored her own book. And she was like, hey, let's write a book. And I was like, I'm not really a writer. I'm not really a writer. That's not something I really went into this to do, but it's been a great experience. I had my first taste of an anthology on another one of my sisters, sister girlfriends, Tiffany Nicole. She had a anthology with Modern Proverbs Women, and so Alana and I were talking about doing this with Women CEO Rocks, and we wanted to really give back to women. We wanted to post or to write about all the gems, all the diamonds and pearls that we have learned in our entrepreneurship journey. I've been an entrepreneur for over 10 years. And I didn't start out wanting to be an entrepreneur, but it's one of those things where either greatness is thrust upon you, or it just happens, or you're already destined for greatness. I mean, we're all destined for greatness, but sometimes it's forced. So nothing, and I'm glad it was forced. It was a good force. So we just really wanted to share with everyone the things that we've learned thus far in our entrepreneurship journey so that they don't have to make the same mistakes, or they can be more organized. Whatever things that we do that we feel are helpful to other people, that's what's in the book.
Absolutely. I love that. I love that. Alonda?
Yeah, and I've been actually an entrepreneur since I was 16 years old. So I definitely have bumped my head a few times, got a couple of boo-boos, and had to learn a few lessons. Well, especially like opening my own first brick and mortar salon, just the do's and don'ts. So I was just saying, like, I really was telling my cousin, like, I really think we should do this. We have Women CEOs Rock, and that's basically what our foundation is. We inspire women to action. So it only made sense to do a book to share those gems that we've learned. I mean, Tara has 4 amazing boys. I have 3 children, 2 daughters and 1 son. So, she has a different dynamic where she runs her business with her spouse. And I'm a single parent out here doing it, but we both have very busy, active lives. So together with our different vast experiences and the moms that we brought along with us, we prayed about it and we was like, these are our sisters we admire. They're out here killing business. And they came with the jewels and the gems. Okay, they came with some tips that I was like, oh, I never thought about that.
I
I'm gonna have
know,
to
right?
use that.
I know,
So
right?
we wanted to share that with all the women out here, even some men that are single fathers. I mean, can definitely use it. Our journal, we tried to put some tips and trades in there for some things to help you stay a little bit more organized, because as moms, you do so many different things and wear so many different hats. You're like, things that you just don't even think about sometimes when you start in the business or you're in the throes of the business. It's hard switching that hat sometimes, and you're like, oh, I forgot the kid. I got to get a birthday party together. I got to get I know I'm the room mom, so I'm always doing parties at the school and stuff like that. So just different things that to keep organized. And just I feel like journaling is also a big part of self-care,
Mm-hmm.
to kind of organize your thoughts and make peace with the things that you have to do. So it's the best of both worlds with the book and the journal.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I agree. I know that motherhood is a beast. It's probably the greatest and the hardest job you'll ever do. And then being an entrepreneur is a beast. So to bring those two things together, and to be a mom or a single dad or a dad and owning a business, those, it's a lot to juggle. So this book is really needed. And I love that it's called Diamonds and Pearls, because I always think about pearls of wisdom. That a mom would hand down to her daughter as she's about to get married, or different things like that, just like little nuggets that we all need. And that's exactly what's in this book. Diamonds and Pearls, Affirmations of a Mompreneur Who Rocks, is tips, tricks, pearls of wisdom, nuggets, that you may not have thought of, especially if you're just starting out.
Yeah.
There is a mom somewhere right now that's looking at her kids and like, I don't want to keep working this 9 to 5. I want to break into business. I don't know what to do. So talk a little bit about, although I just kind of gave the answer away, talk about a little bit about who this book is for. Like, who's your ideal reader?
No, that's good that you said that, because that's why I got into entrepreneurship in the beginning, because I was a mom at home. I had 3 children under the age of 5, and I wanted to contribute to the household. I went to college, graduate school, had my degrees, had my loans, to pay back. And my husband was the only one bringing in income. And I wanted to do something from home that would bring in some income. And I couldn't find it at the time. I did my share of little secret shoppers, different things like that. And babysat, and thought about doing a daycare, home daycare. And there's nothing wrong with that. I did that. But it's just something about what I do now. Like, a lot of the work that I do now is primarily from the internet, and we work with clients and helping them marketing their business and printing and things like that. So these are things that I don't necessarily have to continue to do with kids. And now that my kids are older, I'm able to show them the example. Even though I have all boys, I'm still able to show them that's what my husband and I that's our goal in life, to show them experiences. It's not about what you want to do in this life, whether it's to be a doctor, a lawyer, but it's about what you want to experience in life. And I want them to experience entrepreneurship. I want them to know that when they're in college, they can say, I can make some money. I don't have to go to a job. I know how to cut hair. I know how to press a shirt. I can get out there and work with my hands and get the job done and bring in income for my family or just for myself if I want to. And also you're helping the marketplace by being an answer. So this book is for mompreneurs. This is for womenpreneurs, women in general. Even if you're not a mom, maybe you still have a hectic schedule where you are working a job and still trying to develop, I don't like to say your side hustle, your alternate ending, or maybe just be able to express yourself creatively. Maybe you're not able to express yourself creatively in your job, but in your own business you can. So it's for those creative minds, it's for those startups, it's for men and women, it's for sons to get their mothers, because they see their mothers have a lot of potential and they're out there wanting their mothers to do more. That's what this book is for. And it's a great time. It's coming out right now around Mother's Day. It's that perfect gift that you can give that new mother, the older mother, in between mother, a gift of the journal and the book. It pairs very nicely together. And we're excited. I'm excited for other people to read it. I can't wait to hear the feedback and the the testimonies that we get from this book on how people took the vision that we had and they started their business, or they perfected their business, or they learned a skill that one of the authors said in their portion, and they are using it and it's helped them to 10x their business. I'm excited to hear about those things.
Absolutely. I just want to pause for a second and shout out. Thank you to Latricia C. Bailey for grabbing a copy of the book and supporting us today. Thank you so much. Thank you to Patrice Brooks for joining in and participating in our live. I want you all to stop for a moment and go and share this live. For those of you who are viewing it, share it with someone who you know needs to hear or see this information or purchase this book. Again, Diamonds and Pearls, Affirmations of a Mompreneur Who Rocks. It's only 99 cents. Only 99 cents. Again, I'm going to press this. It's less than a tank of gas. Right. It's less than that cup of coffee that you enjoy almost daily. Yeah. So go and grab a copy of this book and let's help to push these mompreneurs to the top of the bestseller list, and also help them to gain the exposure that this book needs, because there's someone out there who needs to read this book. Alonda, did you want to go ahead?
I wanted to ask also, the journal is not on this same link. If
Okay,
you click on the link, you'll be taken to the book. But if you want to get the journal, all you have to do is add a J behind the P, and then you'll be able to go to the journal as well.
thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you for that clarification.
No problem, no problem. I thought they both would be on there, but some people have told me they haven't. And I'm like, you know what? Let me just create another link. Let's just get it done.
Absolutely.
So I wanted to just say that for the men out there, they're like, one of my male friends was like, I don't do no journaling, but I feel like if you have that special lady friend and she maybe have those dreams and goals inside of her, that I feel like that's better than, for me, I always was one of the person like, invest in my business or invest in me. A bag and a shoe, well, they'll go out of style or what have you, but investing in someone and pulling something out of them, they will have that memory forever. So, don't, if you're a male, definitely grab a copy for it. Even if you are not romantically interested in that woman, you never know. One of my friends on my Facebook, he says invest in Black women, and I love that. I think that is so dope, because we, that's a part of protecting women as well, is sewing into them and helping push them to their purpose, because we are life givers. We give life to more than just children. We give life to dreams, purpose, and vision. So definitely pour into a woman. It could be a random woman. I've had
Right.
random blessings over my years, and people have poured into me and stuff like that over the years or what have you. So, never hesitate to pour into someone you may not even really know, like that will bless their life.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So I just went over and I bought a couple copies of the book, and I want to do a giveaway. So if anybody is watching and you know somebody who would be interested in this book, who needs a copy of this book, please hit me up. I'm going to drop my email address in there. Contact me, and I will be sure that you get a copy of this book. Again, I've purchased a couple copies. And I want to be able to be a blessing to someone who needs to read this book. So my email address has been dropped in the comments. If you would like a copy, reach out to me. I will make sure that you get a copy of this ebook on today. So my next question is, why now? A lot of times people just say, "Oh, I'm gonna write a book," but opposed to last year or pre-COVID, or why now? What do you think is the reason why you chose now to bring this book together?
Well, my why now was really my mom passing away suddenly. My mom passed away in July of 2021, and unexpectedly. I mean, we celebrated her birthday on July 3rd, and July 29th, I got a call saying that she was found dead.
Oh
And
no.
so it was like shocking, and it's still sometimes hard to believe that she's not here. But I want to take that energy from that, that situation, and put it into why not now. This is the best time. No one's promised tomorrow. No one has promised in a couple hours from now. So we need to do what we can while we can. My husband and I always say, let's die empty. Everything that I have inside of me, let me get it out. There is millions and trillions of dollars that is buried in the graveyard, the graveyards, all these secrets, recipes Big Mama held on to, trying to make it so that, no one knew the secret sauce and all those things like that. Those days are over. We need to help each other to rise up as we are rising up. I heard someone say that last night on our interview, and I thought that was so good. As I'm climbing, let me pull somebody up that is climbing too. We all can win. We all can win. We're not for everyone. And, just because we're in the same field, or we're all entrepreneurs, doesn't mean that we're going to be doing business with the competition. So we want to make sure we collaborate in this effort. And it's the best time. I mean, it's Mother's Day. Like Alana said, this is the best gift that you can give a female in your life, to show her that you care, to show her that you see her out there moving it and shaking it, and moving in her business. This is the best gift. So this is the best time. Why not now?
My why
Absolutely.
now is because I feel like the future is female. I feel like since the pandemic, I feel like more women have realized that they needed to pivot, they needed to shift
Yeah.
away from corporate America. I was one of those. I left my corporate job and I was just like, I'm gonna go into full-time entrepreneurship again. I was what I called a parallelpreneur. I was working a career job as well as still being an entrepreneur in my business. And I was just like, I want more time. I felt like people really realized when God took that little moment to sit us down in this world that we needed to shift, that our children needed us more. We wanted to be more present for ourselves. And I
Mhm.
feel like if you're going to build anything, you might as well build something for yourself. Why build your own tree house so that you can admire from your own yard? And I just feel like I've always been a person of, we are life givers to so many things. You might as well pour some of that sunshine into yourself. And I don't want my kids to get it out the mud. I want them to get it from the garden that I'm planting for them. So
Yeah.
I'm a firm believer of that. My children are entrepreneurs. They love it. I call them my business partners. So I feel like for me as a mom, I have to justify my time to my children. When they make an account for what I was there for, I want them to be like, you know what, we saw my mom really live, Proverbs 34 and 14. Like, I can do all things through Christ. I mean, Philippians, I'm sorry, 4 and 13. You can do all things through Christ that strengthens you. Um, because we tell them that, but they got to see us do it as well.
Yeah.
Our kids do what they see us do. So I want them to be like, listen, there's nothing that I can do. And I was blessed. My mom is also a co-author on a project that I was able to go to nursing school. Like, I went to my mom's 30th class reunion, and my mom always wanted to be an OBGYN. And I knew she had wanted to be a doctor, but it was at that point that I found out that she wanted to be an OBGYN. And can I tell you, at like 19 years old, my respect for my mom went through the roof. Not only because it made a shift, it wasn't I just respected her as my mother. I really started to see her as the woman, because I was coming into my womanhood, and I was so proud at that moment of my mom because although she was not able to become a doctor, she still went back for her dreams and became a nurse. And so, my mom was going through a divorce. She had us. She raised two other people's kids on top of her three. And
Mm.
she took us with her to class. Like, I remember I was right there dissecting that cat with her. And I was just like, you know what? When I became a mom, I was like, that is the true testament of it wasn't what my mom said that you can do it. I saw her do it. So I was like,
Mhm.
I know that that strength is in me. That's in my bloodline. I owe her that for her sacrifice to show her that I'm going to repeat that process with my own children. So I want people to take that away. Like, you don't have to let anything stop you. You can do it. It's women with all different vast different experiences in this book, and I really want anybody and everybody to draw courage from that you any circumstance you can still pursue you.
Absolutely. It's the legacy for me.
Yeah.
It's the
I like
legacy.
that.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean? And
I
it's
like
the
that.
fact that through this book, you can build generational wealth and break generational curses.
Yeah.
Because one thing that happens, especially with women, is that we try to hoard our information. We
Mm-hmm.
try to hoard our wisdom, and all of those things like that. But really, we should be sharing it,
Yeah.
because really, the person who helped me to start in business and to grow my publishing business, she was like, it's enough slices out here for us all.
Right.
She was a publisher and she was publishing, and she helped me because she was like, there's people that are going to be drawn to you. There's people that
Right.
are going to be drawn to me.
Right.
And so it's enough slices of pie out here for everybody. And this book is going to just be able to share some wisdom on the road to being an entrepreneur, on the road to establishing those things and building that generational wealth that we want to build, not just for our children, because building generational wealth is not just vertical, it's also horizontal. So
Hmm.
we're passing information to each other as well and helping to support and undergird. So, with that being said, let's support these two ladies today. In addition to all the co-authors that are in the book, there are how many co-authors in the book?
13.
Hmm.
13 amazing, beautiful mompreneurs, women in business who are out here doing their thing right now. So you're not just supporting these two awesome women. You're supporting 13 other women who have dropped pearls of wisdom. I'm sure talked about hardships and
Yeah.
things that they've gone through and overcome as a result, and that should give you encouragement as well. So again, I'm gonna say it. 99 cent.
99.
99 cent is a 99 cent ebook that you can go and grab a copy of off of Amazon. If you want to purchase multiple copies, you can. I did purchase multiple copies as well. Thank you to, let me scroll back up. Thank you, Miss Agnes, for joining us.
Thank
I
you.
appreciate that. I think I saw someone who grabbed a copy. Um, I
And
don't
I'm
want to mess.
writing people's names down too. We're going to enter them into the drawing for
Oh,
on our virtual launch party. We're going to be auctioning off some things too. So thank you so much. I wish I could like respond to the comments, but I haven't figured out how to do it. So thank you so much, everybody. I'm watching the comments. So thank you so much for your support
yes,
for the
thank you.
project. Because like you said, Minister Lakeisha, like there have been so many generational curses broken by just even doing this project. Like
Mhm.
just women, some of the authors, it's their first time writing. And when you write, as you can attest to being an author and a publisher, it's so freeing. It's like literally taking the chains off your soul, for because a lot of times, in old tradition was we were to be seen and not heard, and a lot of
Right.
us have a lot of ministry in us that we have not even been able yet to express. So just that first book, I'm telling you, it opens up the door for so much more possibility for other women to come forth and walking in their purpose.
Right. And then also, a lot of us have been mishandled in the past, and that's another reason why we hold on to our pearls and our diamonds, because we don't want anybody to hurt us. And, the thing is, the biggest revenge is success. The biggest revenge is success. So when they see me in success, whatever that means to you, success is all relative. But when you have accomplished your dreams or a goal or a vision that you have for yourself, to me, that's success. So when they see me accomplish a goal, accomplish a dream, all that mishandledness goes out the door. I just say to myself, I'm going to focus my energy not on getting back at them in that way, or not holding on to what I have inside of me, but I'm going to work that thing, because you're right. How people, there's a vertical growth, and it's also a horizontal growth, because you never know what woman or young girl that this book will impact, that may save the world, or find these inventions, or do these great things in life. And it's all because of the diamonds and the pearls that she read in this book. So it's just awesome just to think about the impact that this book will have on generations to come.
Absolutely, absolutely. That's why I said it's the legacy for me. It
Yes.
really is, because years from now, this book can be in a library or in somebody's personal library, and a young girl will come across it and read it, and be like, you know what? I can do this. I can start this. I can write this. So, absolutely.
Yeah.
So, tell us about what else you have going on. I know you mentioned it a little bit in the beginning, but tell us a little bit about you all as mompreneurs. So what else do you have going on, or if you have something specific coming up, another project or another launch or whatever, tell us a little bit about that.
Well, I women see. I'll just start with Women CEO Rocks in the general, and then I'll go into myself personal. Women CEO Rocks is a women, a women community that where we inspire each other into action. We also have networking meetings every fourth Tuesday of the month at 7 p.m. They're all virtual, so you can just get on. Just they are interactive, so you get a chance to meet other people. So don't feel like you have to get all made up. Just come as you are. And, we all know we're moms or women. It's in the
This is
evening,
a
you
safe
probably just finished.
space.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. Come as you are. So just remember that it's Tuesday, every fourth Tuesday at 7 p.m. and it's virtual. Definitely check out our website, womenceorocks.com, women CEOs with the S, and then rock, ROCK.com. And go to that website and make sure you check out our networking group. Also, we have a directory. So if you are a woman business owner, go and sign up your business for our directory. Right now, it is free. So you can join that, put your information up there so that we will know you, but that also when people are looking for women business owners, they know where to look. And then upcoming in Women CEO Rocks, we are taking our community off social media and having a private community, therefore, so we all can grow at a deeper level where we'll have courses, classes, seminars. It's going to be awesome. And so we're really excited about that in regards to Women CEO Rocks. And then also we're going to be doing another anthology coming up soon where it's just women business owners, and we have a couple of topics like that. So just make sure you keep a lookout. Make sure you go join our social media. We're on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, everywhere. So just make sure you link up with us and keep in contact with us so you know everything that's coming down the pike. And in regards to business, Increase Biz Now is a marketing agency. We're always looking for clientele. We help people with their website development, social media marketing, and also business coaching. We help we're not going to take you from A to Z, because I don't believe that there's an A to Z coach out there. And if there is, hey, more power to you, but we'll help to take you from A to D, A to C. We'll help you get started, help you get moved on, get your structure, your system, and so all that situated so you can scale up in your business. And the website for that is increasebiznow.com. And then also we do printing as well through another company that's called Impact Marketing Now. And we print everything: t-shirts, banners. We just finished printing some teacher appreciation shirts that we're about to go deliver to a school. So if you need a banner, a t-shirt for your brand, pencils, pens, whatever it is that you feel like you need for your upcoming events, make sure to contact us. We are, women owned, family owned, Black owned, all those owns. And we would appreciate your support in all those endeavors. So thank you.
What's the website for the printing?
ImpactMarketingNow.com.
Okay. All right. Awesome. So you doing the thing out here.
Yeah, me and my husband and Alonda and our other consultants are out here, helping to fill a niche where, people need things printed on demand. Maybe they just need a shirt for their event, or maybe they want us to handle their shipping and distribution as well. So we do those things as well. I mean, like you said, there's a lot of slices of the pie, and we're taking one for ourselves. So.
Absolutely. Coach Alonda.
There, as you can see, this is my other business. My
Uh-oh.
They the family business is responsible for my printing, as we call ourselves, because we do everything in business. So I have a few more book projects dropping before the end of the year. As you know, with my forwarding author, who is my big sister and my mentor, Dr. Jennifer Jones Bryant, we have that book launch coming up here in a couple of weeks too. Step into Leadership Greatness Part 2, Leaders Impacting Leaders. So we have that coming. And she's also our forwarding author. And I have a couple more other projects too. One of the other authors has a book dropping in September as well that I'm a part of. So that's pretty much what I have going on. We're getting ready to do a master class. I've been having a lot of people ask about books, and they want to step into authorship. So I'm getting ready to prepare a master class for those people wanting to leap into their becoming. As you know, I have an award-winning podcast where I inspire people every week to take the leap into their becoming. So that's on all major platforms, or you can get there by going to iambecoming.show.com. So we're getting ready to launch season 3. So we are going into our Moms on the Move series, where we'll be featuring other women in business. And then after that, we'll have dads on the move for our male entrepreneurs who are out here killing the game. Um, so we are leaping into our becoming over here and just getting ready to take a little hiatus after that. But then we're always moving and shaking. We got our hands in so much stuff business wise. So
Mhm.
I'm getting ready to graduate a couple of my coaching clients to go out and start their own coaching practices. So I'm super excited about that.
Mhm.
Um, but mostly just the show and a couple more book projects dropping later this year.
Absolutely. That's great. That's great. You all are moving and shaking and doing your thing. I love it. So thank you all who have joined us. Thank you all who have purchased the book. You still have about 25 minutes to go and purchase the book. The link is down at the bottom. You can go out to Amazon. If you can't follow the link, you can just go and type in Diamonds and Pearls. So we
Affirmation.
just want you to go and type that in, Diamonds and Pearls, Affirmations of a Mompreneur Who Rocks. The book is only 99 cents, y'all.
Right.
Only 99 cents right now. The ebook. I
Yeah.
stand corrected. The ebook is only 99 cents. It'll be on sale until 1 p.m. today. We're here promoting, shouting people out. Thank you to those who have gone and purchased a copy. You can go now and purchase a copy. Come back and let us know that you've purchased your copy. Shout out to Harriet for joining us on this live. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Again, I can't emphasize enough the legacy that's in this book, the generational wealth that would be built from this book, um, um, generational curses that will be broken from this book. And like Coach Alonda said, they've already been broken just because these women decided to get together and drop these nuggets of wisdom, these
Mm,
pearls of wisdom, these diamonds, things that are probably invaluable and that we didn't get when we started. I
no.
must admit, it was really tough for me when I first started my business 8 years ago. And you hit a lot of closed doors, you hit a lot of walls, but when you bring women together who want to work together and uplift other women at the same time, that's
Mm,
amazing. So again, Diamonds and Pearls, Affirmations of a Mompreneur Who Rocks, only 99 cents. The link is in the comments. The link is scrolling at the bottom. You don't have any excuses. You don't have any excuses not to support these women who have come together. That's a testimony in and of itself that women came together to do something together. We're breaking the stigma that women can't work together. We're breaking the stigma that women are catty and, every woman for themselves.
no.
No, women support women. Women encourage women like they're doing in this book. So, most definitely, again, before we get to our last question, shout out to Janice Scott. Thank you for supporting.
Thank
Go and grab a
you.
copy of the book. If you don't, then let me know. I have a copy for you. So,
If I could too, I want to say one more stigma that we didn't address that I feel like
mhm,
I'm encouraging my other fellow African American community to break. We also broke the stigma that family can't support each other because
Mm,
we're family, and then we also have our other little cousin writing on it, and we need to also normalize that. Also, lifting while we climb. Like we need to make sure that we are putting our families in position to win as well. So, if you have an opportunity, you're blessed to be a blessing. So if you have an opportunity, you see somebody in your family out here trying to make it happen and you're in a position to help, make sure that you pour them resources into your family because that's also breaking generational curses as
yeah.
well and keeping the legacy going.
Yeah.
absolutely. That's the best way to put somebody on. A lot of times, there's a stigma connected to hook me up or put me on, but
Mhm.
really it's about lending a hand and saying,
Yeah.
listen, I'm going to bring you on. I'm going to help you. I'm going to lead you. I'm going to guide you. And then eventually, guess what happens? They're able to go out and start doing their
Uh,
own thing. And
yeah.
so, one thing that my
Hmm.
pastor says all the time is that when you get a seat at the table, reserve one, reserve a seat beside you.
Yeah.
She
Yes,
said
that
to me, she
plus
was
one
like,
attitude.
yeah,
Absolutely.
you bring people along. She was like, you reach back and you help bring people along. And I've
Hmm.
never the one to say, no, I'm not sharing information. I'll share the information because somebody shared it with me. And like you ladies are doing, you're sharing it with other people, and giving them the hookup. You know what I mean? You're putting them on to the information that they need to know to be successful as mompreneurs, as entrepreneurs, and everything in between. So absolutely. Sharing that wisdom, like Latricia says, sharing that truth, it's much needed in this today's time. So 99 cents. 99 cents. Go and grab that ebook.
Exactly.
So as we begin to close, ladies, what's a nugget of wisdom that you would share for those watching, for those who will watch this later? What's something that you would share if you had to choose one thing over your years of business that you would want to share with a woman who has children, who says, you know what, I'm tired of working this 9 to 5, and I need to start something to build a business, to start a business. What would you say?
Go ahead, Alonda.
I would say start working on you before you quit your 9 to 5. I will be the first to tell you I'm very unconventional. I have written books while I was still at my corporate job at the low counter, and they used to joke about me like, oh, you sitting on your butt again. But little do they know I was working on my exit strategy. So I would tell that mom, go for you, but prepare for your journey. While you're sick and tired, instead of complaining, put an action in place every day. Instead of complaining to your friends about how much you hate your job, let that hate be your motivation to set up the next step. Also, too, I would say condition your children for the journey. And what I mean by that is have a conversation with them, get them on board. I don't care how small they are, you start preparing them now. I've had to take my children into situations where I was working, and you don't let them be an obstacle to you, but you prepare for them. Bring their tablet, get them a snack, and teach them how to sit down so that you don't feel overwhelmed mentally or emotionally, like, oh, I'm boxed in, I can't do because I have them. So just get them conditioned for the journey, especially because even when you run your own business, you may not have a babysitter then either. And so you're teaching them how to help you help them. So condition your children. Just explain to them, like, mommy is doing this for us to have a way out or a better plan, and let them know. Set time limits because it helps them help kids. They hold you accountable. They be like, mommy, you said at 12 o'clock we was going to the ice cream store. So, keep your commitments. And let them be your alarm clocks. Like, tell them, what, in 6 months from now, we're going to move to a bigger apartment. Or in 6 months from now, mommy can enroll you in karate. If you be patient with mommy and you sit down for 20 minutes or 30 minutes, this is what mommy is building for you. Show them the plan. Get them in line with the plan, the dream, and the goal.
Absolutely. I love it.
I love that too. That's really good. That's good, Wanda. That's good. That's good stuff. Good stuff. Good. Mine would be take imperfect action. A lot of times we as women think everything has to be perfect before we step out there because we don't want nobody to call us out, whatever. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Someone said last night, it was so good. And we have made these shirts. Faith over fear. Let your faith be bigger than your fear. What most of the time, the worst that you think would happen does not happen at all. When you're going to a situation like, what if this, what if this, what if this, the what is hardly ever happen. And it turns out to be good. And this is wisdom that I still take for myself today. I still take this from today. Take imperfect action. There's sometimes I get hung up on things and I will say to my husband, oh, it's not perfect. He's like, no, like, get it out there because the internet needs speed. They don't need you sitting around on your course, on your book, on this, on that. No, the internet needs speed. So take imperfect action. Take it today. And like Alana said, like, you don't need to like up and quit your job. Like, if you want to, make provisions for that. But like she always says in her show, take a leap. Like, what if it's just a leap on doing, like, getting more organized, or a leap on, oh, I'm going to draw that shirt that I've been thinking of, or, oh, she said something nice. I said I was going to make a shirt. Let me go and do the things that I need to do. Even if you're not tech savvy, There are people out there that know some things. You can start out by, going to YouTube University, and type in what you want to do. Get some vision from there, but then also take the next step and get a coach, get someone to come alongside you to help you with this, because you're not going to get everything that you need from YouTube. You'll end up spending a lot of hours, a lot of time going around and around in circles sometimes, where you can just go to someone that knows the answer. So make sure you, when you're taking the imperfect action, be strategic in that. If it's taking too long to happen and you're just spinning your wheels, get some help. There are people out here that can help you launch that website up. I have some of my clients, friends/friends, they were friends before they were clients, and they text me all the time, "Hey, Tara, can you get on this?" And I say, "Yeah, let's jump on." Now, the one thing that I have instituted in all my clients, I've encouraged them, my friends and clients, like, put a price tag on that. Like, if your friend calls you for a consultation, say, "Sis, I love you, but it's going to be $50. We're going to be talking for an hour and you're going to get a lot of value, but I need you to pay this Cash App, or I need to send you this invoice so you can pay this so that we can do this consultation." Because no one likes to be taken advantage of. No one likes to be used. You don't like to feel used, so don't use anybody else. Give out what you would want in return. Give out what you want in return. So those are just a couple of nuggets. And you know what? Let's get our business in order. Like, I know I said Cash App, but let's really get our business in order. If you have Cash App, you've been run off that. The next thing you need to do is go get that LLC and go get a business checking account. Let's get our stuff in order. We are women of excellence. We need to walk in excellence. So get your stuff in order, take imperfect action, and let your faith be bigger than your fear.
I want to add
Absolutely.
one more thing if I could. As if you're a single parent, right? It's
Mhm.
easy to get discouraged when you start going to coaches and you start trying to invest in your business. I want to say, don't be discouraged by something being out of your price range. Let
Mm.
that be your motivation to go back and be like, okay, and be honest with people. You never know who will bless you, but don't go into anything looking for anything free. Just say, you
Yeah.
know what, I can't afford you right now, but I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna get it saved up, or ask that person, can you take a payment plan? Let them try to help you and meet you where you are, but go in not expecting anything, but also don't be defeated either. Don't let the enemy trick you out your spot. And I
Yeah.
want to say that because sometimes we're like, dang, I'm trying to get from here to here and I just don't know how to connect the dots. But I'm telling you, I'm a living proof. I'm not telling you nothing that I haven't had to do. I'm not telling you nothing that I haven't walked and that I still don't walk. I'm not far removed from that process, because sometimes people will tell you and they're far removed from the process, right? They made it up to the deluxe apartment in Sky. I'm still walking this journey out, and this is something I don't care how much money I have, I will always walk this process. But don't let the enemy trick you out your spot, because when you finally make the decision to take the leap, it's going. This is what I want you to tell yourself every day. Lord, may your voice be louder than all the others, because the enemy is going to come, baby. When you make a decision to take that leap and to take your family to another level, and you like, I'm about to break this generational curse of poverty off of my family. I'm going to break this generational curse of despair off my family. I'm going to break this generational curse. Oh, he's coming for you. So I'm not going to ever tell you or let you to believe that he's not going to come for you. But what I will tell you this: don't let the enemy trick you out your spot.
Right.
Anything that you want to do, you can do.
Yeah.
Everything that you need is already inside of you. People just come, coaches come. You invest in certain things for people to pull it out. It's already in you. So
Yeah.
just go back up and get your money up. That's why I'm not an advocate to say I gave myself a 5-year plan. Maybe God will bless you, and it might be a 6-month plan, and maybe a year plan. But don't get discouraged. It's only you against you. Don't look at my story. Don't look at any other single parent story and be like, oh, well, God did it for her 18 months. I'm just telling you, give yourself
Yeah.
extreme focus for 12 months. And then
Yeah.
if 12 months you see, okay, I've gone a little bit, go to next 18, go to next 22, however long you got to be till you feel satisfied. But don't let the enemy trick you out your spot. Save your money, work your plan, and the plan will work for you.
Yeah.
Work your business, and don't let your business work you.
Absolutely. I love that. I love that. Those diamonds and pearls, they just drop right there for free. for
For
free.
free.
But
Yeah.
you can get a whole lot more
Right.
for only 99 cents. As they say, free 99. It's 99 cents that you can go and get dozens more plus one, a baker's dozen's worth of affirmations for mompreneurs, nuggets, wisdom, all of that. They just gave you a little snippet of
Mm-hmm.
what you can expect. And it's so true. I mean, everything that they said is so true. Just be true to you and true to what God gave you to do. And bars, I didn't mean to rhyme, but it rhymed. That's all you have to do. That's really all you have to do.
Right.
And the doors that will open, the opportunities that will come, um, the income that will come will be amazing. And I really loved what Tara said, and I want to go back to that, is that charge what you're worth. Don't let anybody lowball you. Don't let anybody pull you down off the top shelf. We put in blood, sweat, and tears. We've lost sleep to learn
Mm-hmm.
skills, to be able to produce at a high level, to be able to give you things in excellence, quality products. So even though it might take us 10 minutes to do something and we charged you for 2 hours, we're not charging you for those 10 minutes. We're charging you for that skill, for that education, for all the things that go into it. Because you could go and pay $2 for it, but you're going to get $2 work. You're
And
going
then
to
you're
get
gonna come
$2
back to me,
experience.
and then you're gonna come back to me and ask me, can I do it for you?
Absolutely.
Right. So
Absolutely.
don't waste
So,
time. Just do it now. You know, and one other thing I wanted to add, because I and Alana and a lot of the other authors on the book are believers in Christ. And one thing that my family, my mother in love has indoctrinated into our family is that when we do anything, we acknowledge Christ. You know, we have a saying of, "Oh, give thanks unto the Lord, for He is good. His mercy endures, you know, forever." And then it says, "Acknowledge Him in all your ways, and He will direct your path." And that's the biggest thing. Acknowledge Him in all our ways. Like, even if when we get up in the morning, acknowledge God. Like, God, thank you for this day. Lead me to where you want me to go today, to serve who you want me to serve, to impart who you want me to impart. Because when we acknowledge God, we're asking Him to partner with us. You know, we're not doing it by ourselves anymore. We have a partner in progress. You know, and so we need to really take hold of that. Those that are on here that are believers, like, acknowledge God in all your ways, and He will direct your path. So that's another nugget that I think that is definitely important. It's helped me along the way.
absolutely. And the Holy Spirit is a master teacher. He's a master teacher. He'll show you things, give you insight into things, and show you a way to go that nobody else would have ever thought to go. And they'd be like, "Oh my gosh, how did you do that?" It's because I acknowledge God in all my ways. And one of my secrets that I've shared before, and it's okay, I'll let it out the bag, is that I pray for divine advantage.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I pray for a divine advantage. So when all the time people say, "How did you do that? How did you connect with that person? How did you do?" Listen, if you ask me for real, I can't even tell you, because I prayed for a divine advantage and I was in the right place at the right time to meet the right people, because God orchestrated it that way. So all of these businesses out here thriving, 9 times out of 10, they pray for a divine advantage, and God has given them insight into things because they acknowledged Him in all their ways, and He was able to thrust that business in less than 12 months. You know, it could happen in 12 months, but it could also happen in 12 days. If you're following His leading and His guiding. So it's no happenstance that you're watching this live right now. I'm sure that God has orchestrated this just for you. And He's giving you an opportunity to get these diamonds and these pearls for 99 cents. So go, you have about 5 minutes, 6 minutes left to go and purchase a copy of this ebook, Diamonds and Pearls, Affirmations of a Mompreneur Who Rocks. Because guess what? You rock. You rock. And I know that there are other women, men, parents that rock as well, who need to read this book. So grab a copy for them as well. So we're going to close because we want to give you these last couple minutes to share this live with someone, and then to also go and grab a copy of this book. So do you ladies have anything to say in closing?
Go register for our book launch party on Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. We are going to have a Christian DJ. Going to be a really, really good time so that we can give you a proper thank you for purchasing the book. And we're going to be celebrating our international bestseller. I'm confident in the Lord that it's going to happen. And I wanted to tell everybody out there, we wrote this book not for monetary gain, but because we believe in you. We are very passionate about women in business, anybody in business, and we believe in you. We believe you could do it. We're living witnesses. We're proof.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So last words. Thank you. I just want to say thank you for your support. Thank you for again allowing us to talk on your platform about this book. We thank all the people that tuned in today and all the people that bought today. A huge thank you to helping us to push this book forward. And you can do it. You can do it. Just don't quit. Don't give up. It's going to be hard. It's going to be hard. Anything worth having is sometimes hard. So, and a lot of times, we get hung up, we see people out there succeeding and doing all these things, but you don't know what they did in the background. You don't know how long they worked for their success, and you don't know how nice they stayed up. Like you just said, Lakeisha, we don't know the process, but once we are going through the process, then we know. We know that when our girlfriend or whomever, just our sister friend, just some sister that we know comes out with something, we know that she had to work hard because we've been through that too. And so just encouraging a sister, girlfriend with this book. It's like we said, this is 99 cents, $2.99 for the journal. Go out and encourage someone, say, hey sis, I see what you're doing it well. I just wanted to give you this digital download to encourage you to keep moving forward. And she'll be so happy, and so much the better for it.
Absolutely. I did just get a question. They asked, how do you give out digital downloads? So I just want to say, if you go to the Amazon link and you purchase 5 copies of the ebook, all you need is the person's email address that you want to gift it to. So you just have to put in their email address, and then they'll be able to get a copy of the book. So thank you for that question. For those who want to purchase multiple copies, you definitely can purchase multiple copies. It's a great Mother's Day gift. We're right here on the eve of Mother's Day, coming up on Sunday, so it's a great Mother's Day gift. All you need is their email address, and you'll be able to send them a copy. So once again, last but certainly not least, go get your copy for 99 cents. Thank you, ladies, so much for joining us today. I am super excited for this book, super excited for the launch, and super excited to be able to share in this accomplishment with you and all of your wonderful co-authors. Again, you still got a couple minutes to go and purchase it. Please do so. But at this time, we're going to sign off. Thank you for joining. We've had an awesome time. We so appreciate you all. Thank you for your support. Have a good one.